ago, our next guest found herself at a crossroads. She was in deep debt, had no job, and thought she was on the brink of losing her home and her marriage. Then something clicked. She came up with a little psychological trick for herself to start making some changes. Today, she's an award-winning author, speaker, and podcaster. Her latest book is called The Let Them Theory, which is already topping the charts on Amazon. Everybody, please welcome Mel Robbins. Happy New Year. So you work, I guess your work focuses on mental tools, but your son's prom led to like a breakthrough, right? The Let Them Theory?
So I never thought I would tell you that the single most powerful thing I discovered was at a high school prom.
So, well, there's a lot of material there.
Yes.
So,
oh yeah, there is. You know, we have two daughters, and our son is the youngest. And so I've been through 4 proms, and if you've ever been through a prom with a daughter, you know what an absolute nightmare it is.
Haven't done that yet.
Oh
Looking
my God.
forward to it now. Yes.
Start bracing now because it's like spray tans and promposals and dresses and all this stuff, and it's like 6 months of a buildup. Well, with our son, I thought, oh well, this is going to be super easy because he's a dude.
Yeah.
It was worse.
Oh.
Yes, because they don't commit.
Oh, they don't plan anything.
Yes, and so now you're like stressed because you're like, are you going or you're not going? He's like, oh, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, 2 days before, he's like, I think I'm gonna go. And I'm like, what? Yeah. So we get to the night of the prom. We go to the prom like pre-thing where everybody's taking photos, and it's great. And all of a sudden, it starts to rain. Cool. And so now you got 20 kids in black tie and about 45 parents, and nobody's prepared. No umbrellas, no nothing. So what do you start to do? You start to get stressed out. You start to try to, okay, what are we going to do? You start to control the situation. And I turn to Oakley, and I'm like, honey, where are you guys going for dinner before prom? And he goes, dinner. And I said, you don't have a reservation? Yeah. I don't know why, but this bothered me. And Oakley turns to me and says, Mom, you don't have to do that. We're going to go to the taco stand. Like the taco stand, 20 of you outside in the pouring rain in black tie.
So it turns out your son is me.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So my daughter was home from college, Kelly.
Yeah.
And she could see, you know those moments where your stress just takes over and you are about to do something that you know you're going to regret?
Oh, this is a bad decision.
Yes.
I can't abort. Yes.
So she reaches over and grabs me and yanks me towards him. And she goes, Mom, stop it. You're being annoying. And I'm like, what? He's going to ruin his... Mom, let him. Let him. If he wants to... But her dress is going to... Mom, let them.
Yeah.
But the tuxedos, Mom, let them do what they want to do.
Yeah.
It's their prom, not yours.
Yeah.
Let them. And there was something about the cascade of let them that hit me. I was like, why do I care about this?
Yeah.
And it was as if it was instant peace.
Yeah, it's freeing. It's liberating to actually go, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I said, hey, Oak. And he's like, what? Because, of course, I've been really annoying. And I said, well, here's $40 and go have fun. And he kind of dropped his shoulders and off he went. And the next day was when it hit me. I'm standing in line at like a plant store, you know, like one of these big stores with the plant section.
Love.
Correct.
We could be friends. Okay, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 people in front of you, 1 cashier. And the stress starts to come and you're like starting to talk to yourself and you're going, why are they not getting another cashier? You're looking around. You now think that you can run this store better than the manager.
Yeah.
Right? So I said, let them. And here's the thing. This is what this is going to teach you.
Yeah.
What it's going to teach you is that in life, there are things you can control.
Yeah.
And there are things you cannot. Anytime somebody else is stressing you out or upsetting you or a situation is frustrating you or scaring you or worrying you, you say, let them. And you immediately detach. And what you will realize is that when you say let them and you detach and you stop giving your power to situations and people that either don't deserve it or you controlling it is just going to make it worse because it's going to stress you out. And then you come back and say, let me remind myself that I have power here.
And that's a practice.
Oh, it's not only a practice.
Yeah, that's not a, oh, I'm going to wake up and that's going to happen. You have to practice
You have to practice it, but this is so simple. It is so simple because even when you're stressed out, even when you're scared, even when you're worried, you can remember let them. And you'll feel peace.
Yeah.
You have so much power in here. But if you are constantly giving it away to things that you can't control, you'll never actually take control of your own life.
And it won't fill you up. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, no fuel for that. I love you.
I love you.
You're great.
Wow.